Bonjour, so we are back in Riverview, downtown Riverview to be more precise. I don't know when this one is going to be ready, but I'm not done with the theater, the movie theater, the theater over there. And I don't know which one is going to be ready first, but I'm going to start. I'm in a building mood, so I'm putting this one aside for now, and I'm going to tackle this lot here. And because it's a bookstore, and I'm actually having the bookstore, I think. I'm not exactly sure. I think I'm going to have the bookstore over there. So this is the lot for today's episode. So as usual, I'm going to pin on the screen the playlist with the other videos in that series. It's a series where I'm making over all lots in Riverview, and there is a glare again. Okay, better. Yeah, I'm making over the whole town. So some of the lots, since they are pretty similar to Sunset Valley, which I've already done, or because I don't want to just rebuild the rabbit hole building, I'm going to do a let's build instead. So that's the case for today, even though looking at the building, I might get inspiration from it. So I might keep it for a while, and while I'm building. Okay, so it's Divisadero budget books. The size is 20 by 25, which is the size for most of the lots downtown. Let's get a closer look, even though I'm going to remove the building for sure because it's a rabbit hole building. That's one that is on the wrong side because I think it's facing north or something like that. There is not really the sun shining over the front facade like that. So yeah, that's a bit too bad, but it's the same thing for the two other lots over there. So what am I going to have here? Not the bookstore. I am really interested in the architecture of the building, and also the red brick here. Maybe something like that. I really like that sign. And also the ad over there would be pretty cool to have it like detached from the building. But no, it's not the case. Ooh, I really like the door here too. It's a very neat one. Pretty similar one to this one in the game, so I can use something like that for the apartments above. I'm thinking at least 3 buildings, and maybe even 3 different businesses. I think I'm going to go salon, but instead of having it as a full-on salon, since the spa is just across the park, that's the spa here, I'm going to go maybe with, since it's a small town, barber shop, and I had another idea for maybe have the journalism career here, but if I do that, I think it comes with the business career. Let's see. It's over there, and yeah, you can attend writing class, business career, journalism career. So, get loan. Do I get the? I might. Do I? I don't know. I was like, do I turn it into a bank? It could be a bank. But a bit weird to have the bank and the barber shop here and the bank at the salon. Ooh, this one is going to be a bit of a conundrum. I'll need to think about that. So I'm going to build the buildings because I'm in the mood to do that. And there is a parking spot, but I don't need it because I've got a parking area here. So yeah, there is room to do like 3 buildings at least, and then I'll see what I can have here. So we'll see. So that's the plan right now. I'm going to go and get to the building part, and then I'll think about what I can have there. But I'm really leaning toward the barber shop, I think. That would be cool, near the park over there. Okay, let's start. Okay, so this salon, doing this voiceover, hopefully it's not going to be too chaotic, but it's a building, well, buildings, it's buildings. I've been going back to on and off, you know, for a few months, so I don't exactly remember what I've been doing there at first, if I've changed a lot of things or not. Yeah, I do remember I wanted to recreate somehow the original building because I really liked it, and with the brick walls, and the downstairs was more difficult because I didn't really have what was needed to have those encased windows. I know there are pieces of CC. I think it's on the SIMS resources that are. I don't remember if it's inspired by these ones or, well, they look very similar to the door and windows from the rabbit hole building. So I started with that and then made it smaller because I knew I wanted to have at least 3 buildings there, and so started with just one, then the second one, and then a third one. I remember the third one that is going to be the bank. I wasn't really sure of what wall covering to have there, and at first I have gone with how is it called, like shingle walls on the top floor, but then from where I imagined the town to be, I don't think there are many walls like that there, so I changed that to a brick building because I'm thinking it's more of a brick building town, so went back to that. So here, trying to find what wall covering would fit the best there, and yeah, changed my mind. And also for the roof tops, they're all flat rooftops, and 3 buildings are flat rooftops at the end, and just, yeah, going back and forth with that too. I think there might be a part a bit later in the whole makeover video where I'm going to adjust some more of the building, and it's going to be like in real time. It's a few months later. I did that a few months later because I usually do that in my own game. I mean when I'm not sharing lots and worlds, I do go back and adjust something I might have done like 5 years before, because I've another idea of how I could use it, or I've seen something that you cannot prepare for everything, you know. I forget things that can be done in that game sometimes, and then I'm like, oh, of course you can do that. So we could add that option for this or that building. So that's a bit what I'm doing here with the bank, because I didn't remember about the getting a loan thing. So I'm actually not sure if it's via a mod or if it's something from the game, but I'm going to go with something from the game. And if it's through a mod, I'll link it in the description box below the video if you know if it's through a mod. But I've used that before, that option, but I totally forgotten about that. So yeah, and then first interior, and I'm tackling that is the barber shop, and it's the real shop here, because the lot I went with salon as a lot assignment, and so it's it was fun because it was a bit more, I tried to have it a bit more masculine in a way, because more barbershop than hairdresser, and so yeah, that was the idea here, and it was fun to have something a bit different than usual there, and I found quite a few items I could use there actually. So don't have, not using the chairs from the store. So usually what I would have there are, it's a premium item, that chair, where they can have foot massages there. I think it's pretty fun to have them there. Instead I'm using that rocking chair, and I had to place them a bit differently because so I've never been to a barber shop, but I've seen them in movies and TV series, stuff like that. Oh, I would have also the bubblegum machine from the store. It's another premium item, so not using it. And yeah, the chair in those barber shops, the ones I've seen that, like you can spin around in the chairs, from what I've seen. But again, I've never been to. I'm not 100% sure. And also, oh yeah, I've placed, so in this one and in, where else have I placed one? So I've placed hidden TVs. So down so it's behind that part of the mirror, above the sink, I think. I've placed that wall screen, the wall TV, just there, so they can actually watch TV while pretending to be waiting for their turn at the barber's chair. So the architect's firm office next door, cabinet d'architecture next door. So that was the idea that I kept forgetting I had for the salon, and fortunately I had written it down in the spreadsheet I have, where when I have an idea I'm going to for that town and other ones, I'm going to write it down there. And so yeah, SIM-wise, I think it could, I've been thinking that it would be a good idea to have an architect's office next, well, on a lot that is assigned as a salon, mostly because the tools they are using there for the architect career are pretty similar, pretty much the same ones as for the designer's career. So I've put like the tablet, it's not the same one, but they can do the same thing with it, and the drafting table. So I'm thinking that a stylist that would be at the salon could use the office, and if there is an architect in town, they can also use the office. And so I've tried to make it cohesive so that they have a common back door area, so that they can actually go from one shop to another very easily there. So I've been playlisting a bit the lot, and I haven't had any issue there, but at the same time I haven't assigned anyone as an architect in town yet, so I'm not sure how it would go for long-term cohabitation. So then, the bank. So the bank, as I've said, there is the loan option, so I was like, okay, that could be a thing there. The rabbit hole rug, I've placed it just near the front of the bank. And for the bank, there is also a hidden TV there. There is a cash register, it's just a cash register. Meeting areas with an advisor, but also themselves, or if the employees want to. So it's more or less like the business career for me is going to be there. So there is that, and as those are going to be the pretend ATM machines. So I'm not using the one from the store, the lava one, the easy money spinning thing from the store. I'm not using it, but I think it could be used there. Instead, I've put arcade machines, so they're not getting any money, but maybe they can be replaced by that one if you have it from the store. And the lever they should be able to pull the lever. So I've the slot machine, that's it. So yeah, so I'm not using this one, but instead the arcade machines. But yeah, if you replace them, I think they should be able to use the machines too. So the arcade machine, they work, even though I've put end tables there, and I've used debug enabler to have them as if they're encased in the wall, and that way they look a bit more like cash retrieval machines. So that's what I'm doing here. I've playtested that with the Lobos twins. They have been able to play there. So yeah, so that works. Hopefully the slot machine, if put there instead, works too. So not 100% sure because I haven't playtested with the machine from the store, but yeah. So then going back to the buildings themselves, I just did the exterior, mostly because it had been some months since I had started them, so I wanted some change there, some things that I wasn't so happy with, and there might be even more changes in the future for the save file, but not for. So there is a link for that lots in the description box below the video and on my Tumblr page. So this one is done. But yeah, I've used the mod, the decorating tools mod by Omeda Pixel for 2 items there. But then I've had not really an issue, it's just something that, because the way I'm playing my game, I needed to remove the mod, and I realized that when I had exported a lot and then imported it back without the mod in my game, when I put it back, the lot, while the items where I had used the mod, they were back to how they were. So you might have 2 items a bit weird looking on that lot if you don't have the mod, and that would be the lamp over the door leading to the newsroom here, and there is a broom-like item. It's a broom, I think, at the barber shop. So it's laying on the ground, the original item, and here I had it against a wall, so I've used the mod to do that, and so it might be back to how it was. There might be items like that on other lots because I've just used it for a few items here and there, but now I'm realizing that maybe they are back to the original position they were, the original placement they were at. So the newsroom, just added a few things there. It's on the second floor above, just above the bank, and just for the journalism career. There is the radio station and a few desktops, another, I was going to say hidden TV, but it's not hidden, it's just the big one, flat screen. And for this one, I haven't used anything from the store, even free items, but I've left room for a few items I have in mind for it. Like, for instance, there were Well, the promotional items, they were free. They might have come with, it was an add-on or something, a bonus content for, because for an EP or something like that. And there were items around the theme of filming, so it's either from late night, might have been from late night, but yeah, so I've got items from there, and since I didn't want to use them there, I've left room to include them maybe for the version, for the Sapphire version, where I'm going to have a few store items, free ones, but some of them might not be available anymore. So lots overview where I'm going to try and talk about everything I've forgotten to mention, building by building. So let's start with the barber shop. Main entrance is there, but they're actually, when I was playtesting the lot, they used that door. So this one can be, you know, locked, everybody. And then inside, so there is a TV inside the mirror over there. You can see the buttons, actually. And they have been using it, so they can use it and sit down over there and watch TV. But yeah, rocking chairs over there, a sink. What else is there? Oh, there is a coffee machine. There is a coffee machine in each business, a shop. Then the styling station here, and the back room is there with a bathroom here and a sink, and it's a shared back room with this architect's office studio here, where there is a coffee machine, the drafting table, and there is a desktop computer over there, a bookcase. Oh, I forgot the record player over there, and another bookcase over there. Okay, then here we go. That's the bank. So the bank, main entrance is there. There is a back door here that can also be locked. Island countertop area over there. The 2 arcade machines here. So pretend ATM. And then there is a small bathroom over there. Waiting line here to the general store register. There is actually it's not a mini tomb, but it's just that they need a key to access the vault area, and the key is here. So that's the key. And what else? Small waiting room for the vault area. There are chest objects here, so they can actually store things inside. Small office area over there, and a meeting area here. And this is for the kids that would potentially visit the lot. I've placed it here because I know there's going to be an NPC here, so they can keep an eye on a toddler left alone by their parents. That's the hallway leading upstairs here. So there are blocked off apartments over there. This is the newsroom. There, what is that? Oh, the coffee machine. Oh, forgot. That's the coffee machine here. Coffee machine here. Radio station. That's an area I might add some things later. So a small eating area over there. The desktop computers. There are also TVs over there. Screens. Cameras there, flat screen TV there, and the meeting room area. So that's one big room, and there is a small bathroom. So this is going to be it for this makeover and for this video. I'll see you in the next one. À bientôt!